I'm actually in here on time, so I'm gonna get the Skull Mountain credit. Day 2, Six Flags Great Adventure. Yeah, I didn't do Skull Mountain yesterday because it has a super long line, and waiting in that is absolute torture, especially when it's warm out. So time to get the Skull Mountain credit, and then maybe try and hit El Toro while the lines are short. Oh god, there's a lot of people going into Skull Mountain. Let me just get the Batman credit instead. You know, I'm gonna try for Skull Mountain. At a 1 train wait for Skull Mountain, which is not bad when they're actually running 2 trains like they are today, which is nice. I'm gonna go get the Batman credit now. Should be fun. So that Batman is not near as good as Great America's. Much more rough, much less forceful. But time to go credit run Dark Knight. So that's 3 credits down in just over an hour. Not bad, way better than yesterday so far. I need to remember what I have to do still. There's so many coasters at this park. Legitimately, I kind of forgot what was here. So we'll see what happens. Six Flags, where'd you get this Buzz Bar PTC train from, and why is it here and not on like any wooden coaster? What is that from? That one wooden coaster at Six Flags Over Georgia, possibly. I don't know. I don't know why it's here. Why is it Batman's lift hill sounds like an arrow lift? Oh, what did you do wrong, B&M? Anyway, Nitro is still really fun. My second favorite hyper behind only, or second favorite B&M hyper. Behind only Intimidator, but Morgan hyper, well, okay. Phantom's Revenge and Magnum still beat it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the other side of the park now. Okay, so Superman has a massive line, and I already rode the thing at Great America. I don't need to ride it again. So I'm gonna not do that. And oh, never mind, this is a massive line too. Gonna go ride something decent. This ride's good, but it's not worth that line. It's a good stand-up, but it's still a stand-up. Figure of all the B&Ms here, this one will probably have the shortest wait, and that's good because it is the best B&M here with inversions. So yeah, good. It's kind of out of the way, and it's a really good ride. I really like this ride a lot. Not my favorite B&M floorless, not my favorite B&M with inversions, but good ride. Yeah, that's definitely third best in the park, behind Nitro, behind El Toro. But yeah, way ahead of King Ka. That ride we can get to a little later, but yeah, good ride. It's time to do my number 2 coaster and the best wooden coaster on the planet. Let's do this, if the line's not too long. Well, El Toro is really awesome. Just did it 3 times in 2 hours. Once was from the front though. Not equal in any row, probably a little worse in front than in the back. So, good ride. So I just did Green Lantern for my 3rd ride. It's a pretty good ride, probably the 3rd best B&M here. So now I am in line for Superman, because I need the credit. Did the exact same thing at Great America a week ago, so yeah, I need the credit. So, time to get the credit and never ride it again. This line finally got shorter. It was super long earlier. And then I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, the Superman here is about on par. Maybe a little rougher than Great America's. As a whole, this park is a little, it's rougher than Great America. It's probably my least favorite Six Flags I've been to. Best coaster lineup, least favorite park. Although Great America might even have a better coaster lineup. I think it's the clientele here more than anything. The park itself is okay, but the clientele here really are just disrespectful, large groups, loud, annoying, not fun to be around. Got to mention that Bizarro is a really good floorless, and it really is only behind Superman Krypton coaster at Fiesta, Texas, and it's only behind it because that has the terrain. This thing's probably more forceful. It's definitely smoother. All in all, I really like Bizarro. I don't know why people don't talk about it that much. And it has a great B&M roar too. Definitely 3rd best in the park behind El Toro and Nitro. Very solid. Way better than the world's biggest family coaster. behind El Toro. I'm not talking about El Toro. Man, the thing is beautiful. So $15 and 2,000 calories later, I'm ready to start riding again. I think El Toro is my first choice, but it appears to be down. They just cycled on an empty train. So, you know, get some off-ride footage of it, and then maybe try the world's largest family coaster. That green thing over there. And I haven't done the 40 free spin, so I might get that credit. We'll see. Further proof that Cedar Point should add a new family coaster to their lineup. Cedar Point is a big line, so clearly family coasters are in. Pretty sure I only have 2 credits left to get, and that's this and this. This has a long line though, so I may just skip it, but this doesn't. So credit time. So Harley Quinn there ranks pretty high on my family coaster list. It's up there with King Ka. Very good family coasters, both of them. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get the credit on Joker because it doesn't have that long of a line. That's really the only reason. I've ridden 2 of these now, and I don't care to ride more. But for a credit, it's a credit. So that's the most spinning I've ever gotten on one of these free spins of the 2 others have done. This is the best in that regard. But also the vests were really loose, so it was like hitting me in the nuts. It kind of hurt a lot. It was good spinning until it started hurting. So that's my opinion on this one. So don't appear to be doing any new for 2019 coasters. Might as well do a new for 2019 attraction. Wonder Woman something here at Six Flags Great Adventure. Let's try it. So I guess it's season pass holder preview. I didn't know that. It's really fun. This is way better than the Huss versions, and they gave out free pins. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice job, Six Flags. That was really good. That's a good ride too. Fun. Just wanted to point out how similar this is to Great America's Batman. Same font, same weight. The only difference of the oven is instead of black walls, it now has silver ones. And there's no sign here that says "Welcome to Batman the Ride." And there's no people online, just like yesterday. But like the path they use the same, the trash cans are in the same spot. It's like the same. Weird. And of course the station's practically the same except slightly less themed. Yeah, this Batman the Ride's okay. Not as good as Great America's, but still, it's a Batman the Ride. It's hard to mess up. It's a good ride. Not too rough. A little rougher than Great America's. It also offers Batman the video. Also have to say this new DC Universe section of the park, it really shows the most potential that this park has. This is very nice, probably because it's new, but it's very good, very clean, very nice, and if the whole park was like that, I'd like it a lot more. It feels a lot more friendly and nice. I mean, it feels like the rest of the park, they just kind of built and never maintained. I mean, the rides are fine, but everything else, just the paint, the buildings, just not that good. Yeah, Nitro, it's still a top tier hyper. Yeah, awesome ride. This is still way better than Diamondback. I mean, top tier B&M hyper. It's as good as a B&M hyper can be, really, except for Intimidator. But that's, you know, it's not the greatest, just because of the fact that it's a B&M. But for a B&M, it's pretty good. And they both need repainted, both Batman and Nitro. I mean, look at that. Looks like Batman hasn't been repainted since it opened in '93. Yeah, so Justice League broke for us. We got like a Windows cursor halfway through the ride, and it's still, I'm not very good at it. I did top 60% again. So,
I got top 25.
Yeah, Landon's good at it because he's good at CSGO. That's obviously the reason why. We're gonna go do Batman because Landon hasn't done it, and then we're heading to the other side of the park to close out the day with one ride on the family coaster, the big green one that's really tall, and then a bunch of rides on Toro. So that right there was last ride of the night on El Toro. We got second to last. Oh well. Six Flags closes their lines early, which is kind of dumb. Just wouldn't see that at a Cedar Fair park. So that'll wrap up day 2 of Six Flags. A great adventure. This is the final vlog of the East Coaster trip, so say bye to it. Cedar Point work starts Tuesday next week. Don't know what kind of videos will come out of that. So yes, to conclude on this park, it feels like they got a bunch of investment in the 2000s, and then it stopped, and they stopped maintaining everything. Everything's faded, needs new paint. Just in general is not the nicest park to walk around in. That being said, the rides are spectacular. Specifically El Toro, but also Nitro, and Bizarro, all great rides. They definitely could use a new ride investment, but what they really need is just a park revamp, new paint, mainly just new paint, more maintenance on buildings, that sort of stuff. Also, they could use to be a little stricter on rules and enforcement, be a little better at cleaning the place, and if they did all that, it would be a much better park. I think I like Dorney better than this park as a park. But for coasters, this is the wins on the trip by far. Also forgot to mention that I did not ride the big, tall, green family coaster again. You know, I wasn't going to wait that long for a family coaster. I already have the credit anyway. So, no more rides on Ka. I can ride a much superior ride at Cedar Point all I want. Yeah, a good park, but that will wrap it up from the East Coaster trip 2019. This will likely be the last new park of the year. Expect some videos from Cedar Point though, because I've got a lot of time to film there. So, yeah, plan on that. For now though, this is it. I'll be back in Ohio in just a few short days. So goodbye Six Flags Great Adventure, and bye East Coaster trip 2019. We'll see what happens for next year's trip.